Alex and David, the dearest of chums, embarked on a grand adventure. They decided to climb Mount Fuji, a majestic giant cloaked in snow. It was a crisp morning when they set off, their hearts alight with excitement. The air was fresh, carrying the scent of pine and the promise of breathtaking views. Alex, ever the spirited one, skipped ahead, eager to conquer the peak. David followed at a steadier pace, his eyes drinking in the beauty of their surroundings. They chatted excitedly about their hopes for the journey. Alex, with his usual fervor, spoke of reaching the summit before noon. David, more practical, reminded him of the importance of pacing themselves. The mountain path wound upwards, a ribbon of grey against the lush greenery. They laughed, they sang, they shared stories. Their friendship a comforting presence in the vastness of the mountain. The climb was challenging, but their spirits remained high. As the hours passed, their different approaches to the climb became apparent. Alex, with his boundless energy, was like a mountain goat, leaping from rock to rock. He was eager to explore every nook and cranny, his curiosity piqued by every turn in the path. Brian, though, preferred a slower, more methodical approach. He found joy in the details, pausing often to admire a wildflower or the intricate pattern of a spider's web.
"Oh, Brian, look, wouldn't that path be a grand adventure?"
Alex called, his voice echoing through the trees, pointing to a less traveled trail branching off into a dense thicket. Brian hesitated. The path they were on was well marked and safe, while the others seemed fraught with uncertainty.
I think we should stick to the main path, Alex. It's getting late and we don't want to get lost.
The higher they climbed, the thinner the air became. David, starting to feel the strain, suggested they take a break. Mark, however, was undeterred. His eyes sparkled with the thrill of the climb, and he was eager to reach the summit.
"Just a little further, David. We're almost there,"
he urged, his voice filled with excitement. David, feeling weary, sat down on a moss-covered rock, his breath coming in ragged gasps.
I can't go on, Mark. I need to rest.
Mark, his attention fixed on the path ahead, didn't seem to hear.
"Come on, Slowpoke. We'll miss the sunset."
David, feeling ignored and frustrated, finally snapped.
I said I need to rest, Mark.
Alex, startled by the uncharacteristic sharpness in his friend's voice, finally turned around. He saw the exhaustion etched on Brian's face and the hurt in his eyes. A wave of remorse washed over him.
"Oh, Brian, I'm so sorry. I was so caught up in reaching the top that I didn't even notice you were struggling."
He knelt beside Brian and gently took his hand.
It's all right, Alex. I know you get carried away sometimes.
They sat together for a while, sharing a water bottle and enjoying the view. As they watched the sun paint the sky in hues of orange and purple, Alex reflected on their climb.
"Brian, you were right. I should have listened to you and paced myself. I was so focused on the goal that I forgot to enjoy the journey and to consider your feelings."
Brian smiled, his heart warmed by Alex's apology.
We all have our own pace, Alex. The important thing is that we reach the summit together, even if it takes a little longer.